my name is Andi. I'm a second year PT student at Elon University, and today I'm going to be leading you through a chair yoga session. So chair yoga is super wonderful. If you're feeling unsteady on your feet or unbalanced, it's a good, safe way to practice all of the normal yoga moves without having to worry about balance. It's also wonderful if you're working at home behind a desk or if you're doing Zoom classes right now because it allows you to stretch out without having to get up and leave and break your focus, or if you wanted to take a break at your desk, all these exercises are great for that as well. And then it's also a wonderful way to add just some gentle movement throughout your day. And so a couple of props that you can use during class today but aren't required are a sturdy cushion or a pillow to sit on if you have tight hips. You can also use a yoga block because we'll be doing an exercise where we're reaching down to the floor, or if you are a physical therapy student, a pathophysiology textbook will also work just as well, just keeping it on hand. All right, and so to get started, we'll begin in a seated mountain pose. So scooch forward in your seat just enough that your back is not resting against the back of the chair. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. A lot of people in yoga practice like to practice barefoot because it enhances the connection with the ground. But if you get chilly feet like me and like to practice in fuzzy socks, that's more than okay as well. So begin with an inhale, rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, exhaling, shoulders down, kind of like you're trying to move them into your back pockets. And from here, you can rest your hands on top of your thighs, or you can choose to bring them to your heart center. And from here, let your eyes close and start to tune into your breath, noticing your inhale and your exhale. Start to notice if you have any muscle tension when working at a desk or at home. Oftentimes, we get a lot of tension in the upper neck, the shoulders, the hands, the wrists. And as you're tuning in, begin to notice some areas that might need a little bit of extra work today, some gentle movement. From here, let's inhale deeply through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth, inhaling through the nose, exhaling deep out through the mouth, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. And you can begin to take a couple more breaths at your own pace. And during your exhales, you want to constrict your throat just a little bit as if you're trying to fog up a mirror in front of you. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. And what that gentle constriction is doing, it's helping slow down the rate at which you exhale. So it's helping making your breaths longer and deeper. Couple more, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. 2 more times, inhale and exhale. From here, you might already begin to notice some changes in your practice. You might notice your breath getting slower and deeper. Your muscles may already begin to start relaxing. Any anxiety or stress that you're carrying with you throughout the day, it's beginning to melt away, all just by taking a couple of deep breaths. And if at any point in your practice today, you feel like a position is uncomfortable, painful, or just not a move that you feel like doing, I encourage you to return to the seated mountain pose and to return back to your breath work. I had a wonderful yoga teacher one time who said that there is no such thing as remedial yoga, and you will receive all of the same benefits from sitting in a seated mountain pose, focusing on your breath work as you would doing some of the biggest, most extreme poses. It's all wonderful and all beneficial. So at any point, if you want to return to this position, I not only encourage you to do so, but I empower you to do so. And so whenever you're ready, we're going to begin with just some gentle warm-up exercises. You can choose to leave your eyes open or closed. And so now that we've finished up our opening breathing sequence, you can choose to leave your eyes closed here for a couple of gentle warm-ups, or you can open them as well. So starting in our seated mountain pose, feet planted firmly on the ground, inhaling the ears up, the shoulders up towards the ears, exhaling, letting the shoulders roll back. Inhaling, shoulders up. Exhaling, shoulders down and back. Inhaling, shoulders up. Exhaling, shoulders down and back. Switching directions, bringing shoulders up and back. Exhaling, shoulders down and forward. Inhaling, shoulders up and back. Exhaling, shoulders down and forward. One more time, shoulders up and back. Exhaling, shoulders down and forward. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, tuck your chin towards your chest for some gentle neck rolls. Inhale, roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Exhaling, rolling the chin back down towards the chest. Inhaling, rolling the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhaling, chin to chest. Inhaling, right ear to right shoulder. Exhaling, chin to chest. And from here, you can do a few more at your own pace. And while you're completing these neck rolls, like in the rest of the moves for the rest of the sequence, see if you can slow down your movement to last the entire duration of your breath. So in yoga, we don't want to rush through a movement, but rather take our time and experience the full stress or the full stretch. Exhaling, chin to chest. And one more time, inhaling, letting the neck roll last the whole movement. Exhaling, chin to chest, taking the whole time to exhale. Inhaling, left ear to left shoulder. And exhaling, chin back to chest. Inhale, bring the head back to center. Reach up and overhead. Come into a gentle back bend, and then exhale, look over your right shoulder. Ooh, don't hit your planks. And come into a gentle twist. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead into a gentle back bend. Exhaling, twisting to the left this time. Inhaling, arms reaching up overhead. Really taking these movements nice and slow, stretching as far as you can. Exhaling, twisting. Inhaling, reaching the arms up overhead. And exhaling, twisting to the left. One more time, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhaling, reaching arms up overhead. Exhaling, twisting arms down to the left. Inhale, reaching the arms up one more time into a gentle back bend. Exhaling, bringing your hands to your thighs or to heart center. So now we'll begin a seated variation of a cat and cow pose, which is wonderful for working out any tension that we have in our back muscles. So beginning from our seated mountain pose again, inhale, looking up towards the ceiling, arching the back, pinching shoulder blades together. Exhaling, tucking the chin towards the chest, rolling out the spine. This is our cat pose. Inhaling, looking up towards the ceiling, arching the back into cow. Exhaling deeply, slowly moving into our rounded cat position. A couple more times at your own pace. Inhaling, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, rolling and looking down towards the floor. And one more time, inhaling, arching into cow. Exhaling, rolling forward into cat. And your next inhale, slowly return to the seated mountain pose. This next exercise is going to help really stretch out the wrists, hands, and help work our shoulder muscles and open the chest up a little more. So begin with palms up towards the ceiling, elbows tucked into the side, fists together, kind of like you're pulling a rope back towards you. Inhale, push forward, stretching out the wrists and hands. Exhale, pulling back towards you, pinching the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reaching out forward. Exhaling, pulling back, pinching the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reaching forward as far as you can, taking a nice slow movement to get that full stretch. Exhaling, elbows to the side, pinching shoulder blades together. Couple more at your own pace, inhaling and reaching forward. And then exhaling, pulling back, pinching those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach forward and out. Exhale, pulling back. One more time, reaching out. Inhale. Exhale, pulling back. Returning your hands down to your thighs. So we just completed our gentle warm-up sequence. We'll be moving into a couple of hip openers right now. So for these, you can use your props if you have difficulties reaching down towards the floor, or if you're like me and you have tight, pinchy hips and you want to bring the floor closer to you, you can choose to use your yoga block, your pathophysiology textbook, whatever you have on hand. Place that between your feet and leave enough space between your knees that you could reach down and touch the floor in front of you. So beginning with our seated mountain pose, our favorite one. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead to a gentle back bend. Exhaling, bringing palms towards the floor. And from here, just let the head hang. Shake your head out, yes. Shake your head out, no. Let gravity help work out any tension in those neck muscles. On your next inhale, walk your hands towards your left foot. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, walking your hands towards the right foot. Exhaling, folding over. Just letting the head hang here. Inhale, walking the hands back towards center. Exhaling, letting the head hang, shaking it out again. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms forward, up overhead into a gentle back bend, hands to heart center. We'll do that 2 more times to help get a little extra blood flowing. So inhale, reaching the arms forward, overhead into a gentle back bend. Exhaling, bringing palms to the floor, letting the head hang here. Inhale, walking the hands over to the left. Exhaling, folding over the left foot. Inhale, walking hands back to center and over to the right. Exhaling, folding over the right foot now. Inhale, walking the hands back to center. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms forward, up and over to a gentle back bend. Exhaling, hands to heart center. We'll do this 1 more time. Inhaling, reaching hands forward, up overhead to a back bend. Exhaling, palms to the floor. Letting the head hang here. Inhale, walking the hands over to the left. From here, you can either choose to exhale and fold over, or if you want to add a little bit of a spinal twist, you can place your hand behind your back and twist that shoulder open. Exhaling, palms to floor, walking back towards the right foot. Exhaling here, or rotating open towards the opposite side of the room. On your next exhale, fold over. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, folding over, letting the head hang. And then inhale, sweeping arms forward, overhead to a gentle back bend. Exhaling, hands to heart center. So now we can place this prop off to the side. Choose to read it later if you want to. Bring the feet back towards the center. We'll be moving into a gentle chest opener next. For this one, place your hands back behind your head, bring the elbows together. Inhale, stretching the chest out, bring the elbows out to the side. And then exhaling, bringing elbows back together. Inhale, opening the elbows out to the side, pinching those shoulder blades together gently. And then exhaling, bringing elbows back together. Inhale, stretching the elbows out, pinching the shoulder blades, exhaling, elbows together. And you can continue doing this at your own pace. If you want to add a little extra razzle-dazzle to it, inhale, stretch the foot out while bringing the elbows back, bringing those toes and ankle back towards you. Exhale, bring your knee to chest, elbows together. Inhaling, elbows apart, reaching that leg out. Exhaling, chin to chest, elbows together, bringing the knee up towards the forehead. Inhale, elbows open, reaching that leg out. Exhaling, knee to chest, rounding out the back. Deep inhale, pitching the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Exhaling, rounding through the spine, bringing the knee to the forehead. And one more time. Inhaling, elbows apart, shoulders together, stretching that leg out. Exhaling, knee to chest, elbows together. On your next inhale, return to your seated mountain pose. Shake your shoulders out if your shoulders are a little tired. And we'll do the same thing on the opposite side, stretching the opposite leg out. Bringing hands behind your head. Inhale, stretching the leg out in front of you, pulling those toes back, pinching shoulder blades together to open the chest. Exhaling, knee up towards the head, elbows together. Inhaling, reaching forward, shoulders open. Exhaling, knee to chest, elbows together. Inhale, elbows out, really opening that chest up. Exhaling, knee to chest, elbows together. Inhaling, shoulders together, stretching that leg out. Exhaling, knee to chest, elbows together. And one more time. Inhale, opening up the chest. Exhaling, bringing the knee to meet the chest, elbows together. And then inhale. Exhale, returning to our seated mountain pose. All right, so next we'll be moving into a gentle hip opening stretch. And for this, if you have tight hips, you may want either a sturdy pillow or a cushion or a folded blanket under your bottom just to help give your hips more space to move. I have tight hips, so I always use a pillow. No shame in using one at all. All right, and so from here, you're going to bring your right knee up, bring the right ankle across the left knee, and just like gravity, open your hip up, bringing the knee down towards the ground. If you feel like you can move a little bit deeper into the stretch, you can place your hand gently on top, and you're not pushing your knee down further. You're just letting the gravity of, or the weight of your arm and gravity help open the hip up gently. From here, reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. And see with each exhale, if you can let the muscles surrounding your hip loosen up and just relax a little bit more with each exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth, letting go of any tension that you might be holding in that hip. And from here, you can either choose to stay in this position, or you can also roll your ankle out, stretch out your toes, massage the arch of your foot. Our feet are very important when connecting ourselves to the ground. They form that stable foundation that we have whenever we stand or walk or jump or run. So it's always good to show the feet and ankles a little bit of love too, and this is a great position to do so. I love to stretch out my toes here, massage the arches, rolling out the ankles a little bit. We'll have one more inhale here, and then exhale. Gently, slowly bring that foot back down to the floor. Inhale, bring the left knee up, and bring your left ankle over your right knee. And then just relaxing the hip, not pushing it into a stretch, but just using gravity to help naturally bring it into a gentle stretch. And if this isn't deep enough, you can place your hand or your arm on top of your knee, letting that weight help you out a little bit. Inhaling, reaching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, and then exhaling, letting go of any tension that you might be holding in that hip. Inhale through the nose, and then exhale, letting go of any more tension. Inhale through the nose, and then exhaling, letting tension go in the hip. From here, you can roll out your ankle again, stretching out the toes, massaging the arch of your foot, doing whatever feels great for that foot. From here, take a couple more deep inhales, then exhaling out through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose, and then exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, and then exhaling, slowly bringing your foot back down to the floor. You can choose to leave the cushion beneath your bottom right here, or you can move it away, whichever is more comfortable for you. Our last stretch this evening will be a gentle upper tract stretch. So these big muscles that connect our neck to our shoulders get tense really easily when we're stressed out or anxious, or if we've been working over computers or desks for long periods of time. So this is a wonderful stretch to end with because it'll loosen up everything up in the neck and shoulders. So beginning in our seated mountain position, feet firmly planted on the ground, shoulders rolling back down towards the back pockets. Inhale through the nose, and then exhaling, letting the right ear drop towards the right shoulder, and just sustaining this position right here. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can gently place your hand on top of your head, not pulling your neck into a deeper stretch, but using the weight of your hand and gravity to help the muscle relax just a little bit more. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, exhaling, feeling a little more tension leave those tight neck muscles. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can gently roll your head forward just a little bit. You might feel it a little deeper right here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And one more time, deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly returning the head back to a neutral position. And then exhaling, dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder. Either staying here or gently placing your hand on top of your head to use weight and gravity to help move you into a deeper stretch. Inhale through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can gently roll your head forward just a little bit. Inhaling through the nose. And deep exhale. Feeling that muscle relax just a little bit more. One more time. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly bringing your head back to neutral. Exhaling, bring your hands to heart center or on top of your thighs. And from here, we'll do a little more breath work just to feel the effects of our practice today. Sitting nice and tall in our seated mountain pose, inhaling through the nose, and then exhaling through the mouth. Deep inhale, and exhale. And you can take a couple couple of breaths at your own pace. And from here, notice any tension that may have left up in the neck, in the shoulders, the back, hands, the wrists, the hips. And just take a moment to thank yourself for taking time out of your day to do something that is so wonderful for your body. And with the COVID-19 pandemic, it's oftentimes difficult to feel safe out of the home. But in just taking a few deep breaths, we can feel safe here in our own bodies, appreciating it for everything that it can do, and loving it, not forcing it to do anything that's uncomfortable or painful, but doing what we can to help nurture our body and appreciate it for all that it can do. You can choose to stay here for a continued seated meditation for as long as you'd like to, or you can close out your practice here, gently letting the eyes open, rolling out the wrists, the ankles, stretching out a little bit, bringing some movement back. And I thank you so much for joining me tonight and joining the Elon CARES team. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode. And until next time, namaste.
Hey everyone, it's Luke Fries from Elon CARES. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching our video. If you want to watch our most recent one, click over here. If you want to learn a little bit more about us, click down below on the social media. And before you leave, comment about your favorite part from this episode down below, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.